We now come to the blessing of the marriage. Isaac and I have spoken about marriage, and in particular the Christian view of marriage, and he is aware that I've looked into the subject and recorded my findings, some of which are on the video playlist that I've mentioned. I suppose he thinks it's worth listening to what I have to say, and that's why he's asked me to conduct the blessing of his marriage. Marriage is a coming together of one man and one woman by mutual agreement, and that for life. And traditionally, this has been for richer or poorer, for better or worse, and in sickness and in health, and them being faithful to each other. Marriage is a covenant, not a contract, which means your promises to each other ought to be kept out of honour to each other and before God, until death us do part. And in love, we are to honour our promises. Marriage has responsibilities. The scriptures outline and define our responsibilities and roles in marriage. If we want the blessing of God in our marriage, we would be stupid not to fulfil those responsibilities. The Bible not only sets forth our duties, but also sets forth the pattern to follow in which husbands are commanded to love their wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself for her. This refers to the fact that the Lord Jesus Christ came into the world to save a vast number of mankind from their fallen sinful condition, that he did this out of love for his people. He died to save and suffered for their sins. Now those he died for are styled and called the church. So, the husband must emulate the Lord Jesus Christ and love his wife in the same way, that is, to give his life for her. In response to this, the wife is to respond in a submissive way, to honour and obey her husband. In that relationship, children learn respect and obedience to their parents. A married couple reflects the relationship between Christ and his church. When entering into marriage, we have an open door, a door of great opportunity. Now, marriage is maybe made in heaven, but we have to live them out here on earth. We soon realise it's not always easy. We have the opportunities to exercise many qualities that we realise we now need. For example, to be patient with our partner, the opportunity to forgive our partner, the opportunities to be gracious to our partner, even when we think they don't deserve it, to be long-suffering, to be kind, and to show consideration, all of which may work together to strengthen the marriage. Love is what we do, not what we feel or what we say. We're encouraged to cover each other's infirmities, not to expose them to others. We're encouraged to go the extra mile, to turn the other cheek, and to do all things without murmurings and disputings. Remember, it takes two to tango and two to work it out. So to conclusion and blessing. We ask God to bless and provide all things necessary for Isaac and Jessica to experience all those good things that we are able to enjoy in our marriage.